UMLA ko Jawai constituency uba wailat miki Shilla kumukong san hakajingelang pen Sngewthuh Paidbah Halor ka human rights ni ka hok Longbriew Manbriew balapan long na ka Meghalaya Human Rights Commission rengkat ka Kiang Nongbah Government College Jawai ni ka Sngewthuh katba nang bun kirensan yo jing hikai online bat nang bun kilat yo jing nang jingtep kibriu ru kila long stat palat ban bishar bat pensapriang klan dat benya ya ka tenrai jing shisha kumta haswa ban bishar ukan tu ban puli bat wat benya aswa kat bala uben rap ru wat ki badan lang hagani ga jinya lang ru bon ki bam tip yala ka jong ka hok uong ka hok Longbriew Manbriew kalong yar bha tangba ka shong haki kumnu ban pendan kam ya ka kumta ka bakum kani ka jing pen Sngewthuh don kam ban penlong na kapor sya kapor khnang ba ki Paidbah kin yo ya ka hok la jong ulapan kan maru Halor ka jing kulmar jing mut pala jadang shan hapedeng kisam la pule bat ki Paidbah ka jela lengba ka jing tem ya ka sur jing ruai seng hima hapo ka wei ka skul ha ka badon ki baong de ka jing pen ken ya ka hok ki khna skul ban pen pau ni freedom of expression tangba de pat ban perkhat palada ailat menta ke iban ja la sha la sisngi lada ki khna skul ki tem sar ki wei pat ki jing ruai lani la bande ki jing ruai da ki kentin bam Sngewthuh tenan bat ka khta ya ka jing Sngewthuh ki wei pat ki jai ban riu na kata ka daw uben rap biang da ka jing pen Sngewthuh ni awareness program kalong ka badon kamba.
I'm very happy to be a part of this program, and also I would like to share some of my concern, especially in today's time where there are so many universities are coming up online. That is to WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, and so on. Where there are so many information are coming. I'm not saying that they are all wrong, but at the same time, they are not all right. And what is the sad part is that now the people are so quick in giving the judgment. Before knowing the true fact, they tend to pass the judgment. So I would like to urge, especially the student present here today, that you please read. Please read as much as you can. Let's be frank here. Let's be frank here that most of us here, we don't know even our own right. I think that's the fact. Let's be honest. So that's why we need to know, we need to read more. And I'm very happy, to learn, to know, especially from Kongiri, that Meghalaya Human Rights Commission is visiting places from time to time, and especially in Giant Hills. And I would like to urge them to organize such awareness program in different schools and colleges in West Giant Hills or other part of the state as well. Because like I think I won't go through about so many things all the learned speakers have already mentioned. But I'd like to say that human right is a very vast. It's very vast. And it's depend on how we interpret it. But what our concern is, what our main concern should be, that we should focus that the basic human right should be given to the citizen. And that's why from the government, from the government side, I'm very happy that recently we able to inaugurate the district session court here in West Giant Hill in Claytorshire. And I'm confident that with the coming up of this very beautiful infrastructure, which is one of the biggest in the state, that justice will not be denied and also will not be delayed to the citizen of our district and of our state. And like I said, I would like to urge upon again that such kind of awareness program should be organized from time to time. Because there is a big confusion which is going on among the students or the people of the state. Just recently, we have witnessed one big debate about playing one political song in the educational institute, where most of the students or the people have said that it is the violation of the freedom of expression of the student. But at the same time, we should keep in mind that if we allow today, it's not about only of this song, but what about tomorrow? If some student come up with a song with a harsh words, or maybe a satanic song, or maybe a song which means like affect the sentiment of other section of the people. So we have to think about all this. So that's why awareness is very important. So I'm very happy to inform you as well that very soon, within few days, the government of Meghalaya will be inaugurating the National Law College in Mount MB, which again, it will help us to make sure that the human right, the basic human right, is enforced in our state.
So, political right and the International Covenant on Economic, Social and Cultural Rights adopted by the General Assembly of the United Nations on the 16th December 1996 and such other covenant or convention adopted by the General Assembly of the United Nations as the central government may by notification specify. There are 5 categories of human rights, and they are civil, the right to be treated as an equal to anyone else in the society. Civil rights are right to life, belief in one's own religion, right to one's opinion, right to free speech, non-discrimination on grounds of sex, and right to marriage. Political, the right to vote, to freedom of speech, and to obtain information. These political rights are votes in election, freely form or join political parties, stand for public office, freely disagree with views and policies of political leaders. Economic, the right to participate in an economy that benefits all. Economic rights includes work without exploitation, right to a fair wage, safe working conditions, form trade unions, protection against labor malpractices. Social, the right to education, health care, food, clothing, shelter, and social security. Social rights are housing, education, health services, recreation facilities, clean environment, and social security. Cultural, the right to freedom of religion and to speak one's language and to practice the culture of one's choice. Cultural rights are right to use one's language and develop cultural heritage and tradition. The functions of the Meghalaya Human Rights Commission are to inquire, sue motu, or on a petition presented to it by a victim or any person on his behalf, or on the direction of or order of any court into a complaint of, that is, violation of human rights or abetment thereof, or negligence in the prevention of such violation by a public servant. And for your information and knowledge, please remember that according to the human rights definition of a public servant is as defined under section 21 of the Indian Penal Code, which states, every person in the service or pay of the government or remunerated by fees or commission for the performance of any public duty by the government. The Meghalaya Human Rights may inquire to violation of human rights only in respect of matters relatable to any of the entries enumerated in List 2 and List 3 of the 7th Schedule of the Constitution. Because most of the time, sometimes we receive complaints which are not as prescribed in the list, so we have to reject those complaints. So for your information, we can inquire only those in respect of the entries enumerated in List 2, that is the state list, which are matters relating to public order, police, prisons, agriculture, fisheries, taxes on minerals, etc. And List 3, which is concurrent list, are matters relating to preventive detention, marriage and divorce, forest, education and health. The other functions of the Meghalaya Human Rights Commission are to visit any jail or any other institution of the state government where persons are detained or lodged for the purpose of treatment, reformation or protection, for the study of the living conditions of the inmates thereof, and make recommendation thereon to the government.